This is Makeup or Breakup Blog, and today I'm going to be reviewing a very special palette. This is the Rust palette from the brand Melt Cosmetics. Let's see what's inside. It has a magnetized piece to keep it shut, and within, look at this gorgeous, gorgeous presentation. It comes with a liner, 2 lipsticks over here, as well as the palette. What I like about Melt Cosmetics is their quality is beautiful, their packaging is gorgeous, and they have something called Afterpay, which works for someone like me. It's so beautiful. This is the palette itself. I don't, up to this point, I think I own one other thing from Melt, and that's the Muerte palette, which I'll post a video either here or here at the end. Beautiful, deeply pigmented colors, and my expectations for this palette are high. There's 2 ingredients listed on here is mica and zinc stearate, in case anyone is interested. I'll also post, there's also cornstarch in here too. I will post the ingredients somewhere here. The palette itself mimics the box. This just looks beautiful. Oh, look at these colors. Look how gorgeous they are. Can you see them? Hope I can show you. Look at that. Gorgeous. Just to do a quick swatch on these colors, feels a little rough. That's classic. Antique. Erode. And rubbish. Pretty intense colors. Let's see if I can put this on here without any problems. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you see that color lineup? Let's show that color lineup. There we go. It looks like a gray to me, but it could be a brownish gray. Interesting shade. And Rot Squared. 1 and 2. I don't notice a big difference between these, except this one's more shimmery and this one is not. So that's the color scheme. Not bad. It's powdery. There is fallout. And I'm just laying it on. And if you're wondering what I put on my lids, I just used the concealer as the primer. I didn't go with an official primer because I just want to see how this looks. And so far, there is pigment in the classic one, even though it's the palest out of all of them. I'm pretty shocked about that, but it also helps to cancel out any kind of coloring that you naturally have in your lids, whether it's veins, you know. So let's see. I'm loving this. I want to put this in so badly, but again, you have to be careful. There is a ton of fallout from this palette, but oh my goodness, look at that. And I'm just like washing it back and forth, you know, because I don't know how dramatic I want to be with this. But again, guys, this is not for the faint of heart. If you don't like softly packed colors, then this palette may not be for you. I mean, this is my first tryout of it, my first impressions, and there's a lot of fallout, and I am not a brute when it comes to putting brush to pan. I'm generally very, 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 very light, and you know, just a little of this color goes a long way. That's 1, and 2. The product gives very easily and comes out of the pan pretty easy, so you don't have to sit there and go hard. I mean, a simple tap, and look at that. That's beautiful. What else? I'm going to try Rubbish next. Again, also for advice, if you're a professional makeup artist or you're someone who aspires to be a makeup artist, it's probably, unless you're planning to buy extra, well, I think it's always good to have a separate kit with separate makeup specifically for when you do jobs. And I think that as a makeup artist, you learn this, especially if you go to school for it, or if someone trained you properly. But in case you didn't know, it's usually not good to like breathe or blow on your palettes, especially if you're going to use them for work. But these are my palettes, only I'm going to use them, so that's all I have to say on that subject. It's just practice good hygiene if you're going to consider or are considering a career as a makeup artist. You may want to buy a completely new set to have contained elsewhere, and learn not to blow on the stuff that you're using for your clients or potential clients. Because I'm going to do this in the lower. Oh, I'm just going to do a little bit of that because a little goes a long way. Oh my goodness, baby. I'm just putting it directly on the outer corner. I'm not going in too deep. I don't need to. Oh my God, these colors are amazing. Amazing, aren't they? Wow. Just rot. I don't even know where I can put rot because I have every color here as it is. So I'm just going to continue to deepen. Look at that. Look at the difference. Just guys. And you'll see there is a little fallout, but again, I put powder there, so it's easily removable. It's no big deal. But if you're not someone that's into, you know, fallout or major fallout, this palette may not be for you. If you're someone that's heavy with your hand, this palette may not be for you. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous. I just want to put this entire palette all over my eyes. I mean, look at the color payoff. And I haven't even, you know, done the top here yet, which I'm going to change that. I'm sorry, this is, as I've gained more experience applying makeup and experiencing different types of makeup, you know, you get to see, you know, the different qualities, the way things are presented as far as color payoff, blendability, pigmentation, ingredients. All of these come into play when you're trying out makeup and you're doing makeup. And as you practice more and experience more makeup, you'll start seeing, you know, what quality is versus what works for you, because something can be top quality product, but if it doesn't work for your skin or work for you, it's not going to work. You know, but I don't know, so far I'm really liking this Melt Rust palette. It's blending well for me, and I consider myself still a beginner to intermediate. I don't consider myself a pro by any means. I'm not a licensed makeup artist. You know, it is something that I'm thinking about as a side career. I don't know, but wow, okay, that is go in with Redox next. So chunky. This is like the chunkiest one out of all of them. I'm gonna put this dead center, I only have so much room on my eyelid. What do you think, guys? Wow, that is intense. And I only put a little bit. I'm just gently touching the surface, and it's very chunky, the Redox. So now I'm gonna go to Ravage, just that color. Sorry with my hands being kind of, I'm gonna put this on the tail end. It's interesting because Ravage feels a bit more firmer than Redox. Redox feels the most chunky of the three shimmers here. Like these two feel like a separate shimmer than this one. Maybe these are shimmers and this is more of a glimmer. I'm not sure. But this tends to come off very chunky, but I love it. It feels buttery in my hand. So that's how it looks like, folks. Now I can go back in here and blend the hell out of it, which is what I'm planning to do anyway. Guys, come on the inner corner. Let's see. connect this with this. Oh wow, guys. It has an angle, which is nice. I think this is a Luxie brush, so I'm going to take a little bit of this. Oh my goodness, I gotta be really careful with this because, all right, so. I know normally we don't use this kind of brush for liner. We want something ultra skinny. There is such a thing as an eyeliner brush, but I don't believe I have one here. I think it's at my other place. So. Okay. Then I'm just gonna go in with this and just to add a deeper effect, why not just go all the way in and just, oh my gosh, I'm just doing this on this one eye so you could see you can use this as a liner, I mean as a eyeshadow too. Look at that. That is so pretty. Of course it changes up the look, but that's okay. Look at that, guys. This, you know, it just gives you different looks, which I like. I'm just gonna go in here and fix this. And it looks like once it's on, it stays on, like once it dries. So that is really nice too. Wow, I'm liking that. 9, which is a lovely brown color. It's very pretty. It's not my normal color that I would wear. That's about as much product as you get. But it is pretty, and it does go with the rust look. It has a vanilla cake scent, like vanilla pudding cupcake icing scent. So if you're not into scents, this wouldn't be for you. And this one is the 1969 one, which is a paler, just a slightly paler version than the other one. I'm loving the scent. I want to eat it. Let me try this one. I'm going to lower it a bit so it doesn't break off because I have a feeling this is very soft. Very creamy. Okay, that's the bottom look. Very creamy. I'll do the top look. Okay. I don't notice a huge difference in the color, do you? That's so weird. But one is definitely lighter than the other. So odd. But yeah, like taking them out of the tubes, they don't look that much different. Slightly darker than this, but not far from the tree as far as the color scheme. Everything relates, everything matches, everything works together and complements each other, which is great. So how about you? Have you tried any products from Melt Cosmetics? Let me know in the comments section below. And if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you will know my next video will be up. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Dawn Michelle, and this is Makeup or Breakup blog. I can't get enough looking at this eye color. It's so beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you on my next video makeup adventure. Take care. Stay safe. Bye.